Ever since the first Unstable episodes, the one thing that made Unstable where we are right now were exploits, which is also the main arc for the first few episodes. But even though we saw the most of the exploits during the first arc, we still see them to this day. Ever since I made the video about the resources plot hole, I always try to find a lore type of reason for it. If you don't know, the Invisible Mafia was the biggest civilization on Unstable. And the reason why it was so big was because the players had their ender pearls in stasis chambers. But what's really important is the amount of loot and netherite they had. And then later in season 2, when the Mafia wasn't a thing, suddenly everybody went broke and the nether is basically untouched for the amount of netherite. So I made a video, 3 of them, I guess 4 now. So I thought, if the reason isn't it being a new Unstable, then the only other way should be exploits. And this is where we are right now. So, is that the answer? Well, not really. Let's go back to the exploits arc from the first season, where Spoke finds Yamato P, the exploit mastermind. Yamato teaches Spoke the dupe exploits, but later people found out about Yamato and the exploits. Then we find out that the dupe glitch is patched. But what is the reason for it to be patched? You may think maybe it was a new version update because the Unstable SMP gets updated every time there's a new version available, like the new trial chambers and Happy Guest. But when Unstable updates, it likes to keep old features like the farlands that aren't in the newer versions. What I like to think the reason for it are the admins. They are referenced very rarely, but every server needs an admin, and if the versions are updated, it does mean that the server is getting taken care of somehow. What's strange is the other exploits still work. They never got patched like the Sky Civilization, which I'm guessing is an exploit, and also the Underworld under the Nether. Also the Farlands, which is just one big question mark. And also the most important exploits where you are able to respawn in hardcore Minecraft using some obscure mechanics, which is what the people in the Underworld are probably trying to do. I just realized that the most of the exploits work by unloading tons of lag in a specific area like the Invis glitch in Spoke's video, and now the respawn thing. Okay, let's go back to the Mafia and the resources. Although Unstable is meant to be fully vanilla, there are of course things that cannot happen normally. It's even in their video descriptions. But when there is something shown as a non-vanilla thing, it's not shown as a server-side mod but as an exploit found by the players. So even though there are vanilla exploits, there are also some non-vanilla ones. So I'm begging for an explanation for the resources, it's driving my mind crazy. Anyway, that's all I wanted to share. If you have any theories, please comment them under the video. And if you enjoy my content, I highly suggest you check out my main channel. That's all, and see you guys in the next video. Bye!